how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, and move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive. Run DB's close to the line of scrimmage.
Happy is my kind. Legs on foes, suicide those blows, going back out the mode while the AC blows. Now the windows closed, rolling down Wood Street. Stop at that red light, and up the streets. Wood on kick, no bits on 10. Candy paint with the flex, no stripes, no hits. But the pass, I want the Lexus now. Came down from Shot-Town, I'm balling in Texas now. Let my paper stack, bought a few wood lag, in a chopper and a Mac. If you all want to act, flipping on field food, hanging on real wood. Bought a pound off the clown and his outfield good. Fat slap, dope, tight house, my ripper. Diamond so big, you PES to deliver. Playboy on me, there's no IG. I'm a calm down nigga, I'm no YG.
They'll make the stop.
What I see, and y'all niggas know y'all better fuck with me, cause we playing.
Fourth down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. There he goes. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3,
everywhere I go. Nigga wanna hate me, so I'm gonna get my dough. All I wanna do is get that dough. The nigga be hating for already know it's us.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
First down and goal, I
Nigga wanna
mentioned
hate, but
it
they
was
don't
so
ride
really
down. Everywhere we been to
this
in the
defense was
clown.
great.
Like a motherfucker wants to play.
physicality.
You don't wanna try now.
Situation.
Yeah, I'm on the side now. Yeah,
What
I wanna do is get paid, bro. Let's face it up. Y'all
Touchdown.
ain't pimping, sticking to this whole thing.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-9. Relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Number 94, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCF's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, coming onto the field, it's Dillon Wade. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end. Well, Scott Frost back at head coach for UCF, and so immediately you expect them to be able to run the football. We saw in recent years guys like R.J. Harvey just get it done for the Knights, and it's going to be interesting now to see what they can do moving forward, right? This is an offense that wants to go tempo. They want to establish the running game, David, and they need some superstars to emerge.
Well, and that's why they brought in Duke Watson, right? They wanted to bring a guy in with experience that you've been there, done that. He was obviously at Louisville at a little bit different level.
Touchdown, Knights! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. He's got it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Lagway. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. To the air. It's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeps it on the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well run him again. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. First play of the period, first down here. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Hand it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Options galore here, second and just a few inches. From the gun, it's Turner. Maybe a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Lagway on the play action. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Keeps it moving, it's Turner. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Snags it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Turner. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Turning it on. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the touchdown Knights. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. It's 3rd down for their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Pushes ahead. Across the 45. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They go play action with Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Bears want to pick up the tempo. The handoff. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And the Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 85.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Number 94, set to advance on the football.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The fake wants to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He'll try to get it through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO got him. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! He got it beat down in bounds.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Straight ahead, it's Turner. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Picks up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking for more room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's Troy able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal.
Yo, shout out to the homie. I came out
to his
birthday.
Now,
Hey,
some
show
other
him love.
games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp
Kind of
opinions
team
about the
is
state of
demanding
things
justice.
right now. Now back over to your game inside the bounce house. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
And this is another thing about Jay.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
I used to be on top. Can you say that again? I wrote this in the cave. How do
From
you trust
inside
me?
his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Knights head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expected to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. A handoff for Watson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Wade. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Myers on the move. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
2nd and long here. Quick give, it's Watson. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's a give to Watson. Got a little grass. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Keeps it himself. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Chambers. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Lagway. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Lagway wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Livingston. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lagway to the air again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Lagway. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting. Because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Right side, it's Freeman. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Throwing, Lagway. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a 1st down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone.
Number 94, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Out wide right, it's Wade. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this is the kind of guy that wants the football when the game is on the line. And in this type of situation, he knows if I can break off a few big ones, we're going to win this game. If we don't let them get back on the field, we got it. And he shows you the speed. He shows you the open field running ability before going out of bounds there.
Now on first down from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Wade. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. In the backfield, it's Charles. Breaks the tackle. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. A handoff for Watson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Long way to go on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tough run here. It's Watson. Finding some room. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Here's Duke one more time. And he's in! Touchdown, Knights! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, a good fight to the end.
PAT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Look out! And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Here's Lagway to pass.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get.
Eita.